might create a table of party desserts based on what you see on Pinterest. Well, we're taking it a step further, looking at the art of dessert displays from the pro. Mary Crafts Homer is the founder of the largest catering company in Utah, and I cannot believe this is her first time. Your first time on Studio 5.
My first time with you, Brooke. Where have you been all my life?
Here's the thing, I have to tell a story about you. So
okay.
I've been working at KSL for more than 10 years now, and we do a lot of MC events,
sure.
right? Foundation dinners, that kind of a thing. So anytime I'm down in Utah County, you know when you're at a Mary Crafts event. You can tell just by looking at the food, and then once you taste it, that excitement sets in that, yeah, Mary has had her hand and her touch on this. So I was at an event about 6 months ago, and they said, Mary's here. They announced that you were in the audience, and I tracked you down like a bloodhound. I was like, I have to meet this woman who's responsible for all these amazing desserts I've been eating for so many years. You love what you do.
I do, and I think that's why after 31 years, I still love it, is because I have a passion for it. When I start describing food, people just start this, where do I sign and how do I get that? I love it, you know.
See, but you're unique in that your food looks amazing. It really is art, but it tastes just as amazing as it looks.
And I think that that's really the key to it. We've all had that experience where we've walked into a bakery and our eyes are like, oh my gosh, I'll have one of those, 2 of those, 5 of those, and 6 of those over there.
Right.
And you can't wait till you get to the car to try one. And when you open the bag up and taste it, there's always that sense of disappointment. So I think that when you can match food taste with food design and presentation, then you've really come together. And of course at Culinary Crafts there's a third leg to that, and that's service. So I want to serve it with a smile.
And you do, and you do that well as well. Do you have a standout event you've done in the past that really kind of is the crown jewel in your chest that you think, I am so grateful I had the opportunity to work on that event?
Well, yes, absolutely, and that had to be the Olympics. The Olympics really changed who we were as Culinary Crafts because they demanded so much. We only had frozen fish up until that time, and they said, I'm sorry, we'll be now flying in fish fresh every day. I'm like, okay.
I can work with that.
You know, we'll set up this buffet, but you won't use any Schaefer's. I'm like, how do I keep the food hot? Well, now, of course, here we are so many years later, and I still don't use Schaefer's because we learned how to do that on buffets and how to make it. Did. Then there were, you know, lots of things along the way when we got to cater events out of state in Vegas and different places. Serving people, you know, that always pushes you just a little bit. Absolutely. With the Sundance Film Festival. Probably when I served Oprah, I was the most nervous.
You served Queen O?
Yeah, Queen O, that was herself. But we've also served a lot of, you know, the President of the United States, Queen Anne, so a lot of people.
Wow, all right. Well, your work speaks for itself, but it's clear that you are so good at what you do. And you're taking it down to our level as home decorators, home party planners, and sharing some design secrets on how we can pull off a stunning dessert table.
Well, first thing I'd like to have you do is decide on your design.
Okay.
And what kind of a theme you're looking for. And so in this side of the buffet, we have set up, we went with that ever-popular Kate Spade. Because she is so trendy, so popular right now.
So the stripes, the gold glitter.
Well, even look at your guest prior to now. She was dressed
cute
Kate Spade.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
So classic Kate Spade would be this color, the black and white stripe, the gold glitz, and that kind of gives you the design where to start.
And you tie your treats into that design.
I did. So, for example, the cake pops inside are
what?
Blue.
Blue. All right, blue cake.
Done with the black sugar on the outside to add that black and white kind of look.
Can I cut in one?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't want to ruin this gorgeous display.
You can actually just pick up and take a bite. You know,
okay, here we go.
Cake pops are not meant to be eaten with a fork.
Well, I know.
Kind of bite.
But we're on TV.
Okay, now turn it around. See? That great color inside. Fabulous, huh? I love that.
Tastes amazing too.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm chewing.
Cake pops are so easy to make. You should be really making your own. You just take leftover cake, crumbs, and frosting, roll them into a ball.
They're fun to make.
And refrigerate until that frosting is really solid, and then stick a stick in it, dip it in your melting chocolate, roll it in the sugar, and voila, you're done.
They kind of had their moment 4 or 5 years ago, but you're still in love with these little guys.
Because I think that they add a little dimension. The height, the verticalness of them on the buffet, I really like that.
See, now I have to take another bite. Keep talking.
No,
what else?
Don't take another bite.
What else?
Don't take another bite, because there's more to come.
Save the calories.
Save the calories,
She's
that's
a good
all I'm
girlfriend.
saying.
She's a good girlfriend.
That's right. Of course, the little French macaroons are always very popular. And then these are just simply chocolate mint truffles. We piped out with a pastry bag. So quick, so easy. If you are not used to making chocolate mint truffles, go online and get a recipe. It is chocolate and cream and that's it.
But it's how you piped them that's so pretty.
Easy deasy.
Really?
You know, go to YouTube. Everybody can YouTube a video now. Then I've added a comfort dessert to the buffet.
Okay.
Which is the sticky toffee pudding with a little bit of our caramel sauce, a little bit of dollop of whipped cream. Not a piped whipped cream, just a
dollop.
Dollop, you know.
All right, a little
Now,
wild there, a little dollop.
This one is another easy one for you to make. This is a Zabayon custard sauce, so you can obviously Google any recipe for Zabayon. And we have done it with just blueberries because I wanted that color.
Pretty.
And put it in a little shooter, served with a little gold spoon, and that gives you that kind of a look. Now, this is one of those ones, though, you kind of don't try at home.
This is a Mary signature.
Yeah, this is the thing.
Yeah.
This is our marjolaine. Which is a hazelnut meringue layered with a, espresso buttercream, a chocolate ganache, a blackberry, because we're going with that Kate Spade black look.
Right.
And edible gold glitter.
Edible glitter to finish it off.
Yeah, the little jar that costs $200.
Oh, it does?
It really literally does. So we're going to well, before we taste, let's walk around to the other side and show you what we've done.
Sure.
So this would be deciding if you wanted to do that Kate Spade kind of look, you know, copying someone else. And there's nothing wrong. Copying is the highest form of, imitation is the
highest form of flattery.
There you go.
Yes, it is.
Okay. And we have a little white thing going on here. We put these little balls in here. Easy squeezy. But if you can make another design by using the same things. So if we just were to take these out.
Transfer the blooms.
And put them kind of stick them in here. Let me grab one more. Because we like to have uneven numbers, 3, you know. Yes, kind of all about that.
What would you describe this theme as then?
So at Culinary Crafts now, we kind of have a new name for our food, and we're calling it Modernist Mountain West Cuisine. So it's modern, but it's mountain. And we're claiming all the wonderful things that Utah has in their bounty.
So the woods.
And now we've added the textures. For example, these are just wood tiles. And it's supposed to just clean white slate, wood tiles.
Just tiles.
And from Home Depot. These are obviously cast iron serving trays, heavy duty, but now they've transformed into this kind of elegant piece.
Yeah, they do take on an elegant, fancy feel.
We moved the sticky toffee pudding out of the little white ceramic and put it on just a piece of aspen wood coaster.
Look at this.
All right, darling.
Now may I?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but when you're doing this at home, one of the things I like to see you do is to save a piece of it to do in front of your guests. Now, you may not have this lovely squirt bottle at home on your buffet. You might have a lovely little sauce dish with a little spoon, but obviously we use this when we're making a ton in the back. But just at the last minute, to add just that touch.
So let your guests see you doing this.
So the guests see you do that so that you can then enjoy.
And enjoy I will. What am I eating again?
This is the sticky toffee pudding with caramel sauce and whipped cream.
See, and I feel the Mary Crafts Homeward touch because you just drizzled in front of my eyes that yummy caramel. I'm so glad I tracked you down last fall. Will you come back sometime?
I would love to and show you lots of different ideas. This is just some ideas. And so when you're looking for new ideas, you had mentioned over there that you love to go to IKEA. You go to all those places. When I take a walk through IKEA, when I take a walk through Home Depot, most people see hardware. I see, what could I do with that? The other day I was walking through IKEA and I saw this beautiful bamboo silverware utensil divider. And I went, oh my gosh, a vegetable tray. And I bought it, and you know, now in all those little compartments, I have my broccoli, my cauliflower, my little cherry tomatoes.
Mary, we love you. Please come back. She's been so gracious to share all of these recipes too on our website, so look for that at studio5.ksl.com. Thank you a million times over.
Thank you.
And now I can say I have dined with the lady who serves Radio Oprah.